we would be punished. It's safe to say we weren't treated very well there. Plus, we didn't know much Chinese, so we didn't understand what was going on. Also, they fed us, but it would not be the quality of food that you would expect that you would often get every day. They gave us whatever they had to eat. Everybody had a certain portion, and if it wasn't enough, well, that was too bad. They also gave us old clothes from different charitable organizations, and sometimes my clothes didn't fit me, but whatever they gave you, that's what we wore, big or small. And so I remember my mom used to save her food and go around trading that food for clothing so that I would have extra clothes that can change. So in the times that I was in the camp, it was very difficult to go through a life where you live with a bunch of people, you didn't have any personal space, you didn't have anything, you had just barely enough to eat, and the little clothes that they gave you. And you felt like you were in prison. You weren't treated well at all. Also, people always put you down, but they knew you were a refugee. You weren't Chinese, you didn't belong to their country. You belonged to some small little country, and you had to come and live in their camps. We didn't have a lot of money, and my mom and grandparents had to work very hard to do little jobs, like paint a pencil or paint a little character in the back of a pencil. And they would do hundreds of those a day for very, very little money. But that was the only way we could earn money, so that's what we did.
Hi, my name is Tai. I went to the BRC, which is the Bangkok Refugee Center, and I had an interview with manager Kun Ampornpan. Kun Ampornpan will not let me film her, nor any of the refugees. This is to protect them because they are illegal in Thailand. That is why I am going to tell this story by myself. There are over 40 nationalities coming to Thailand. For example, Iran, Laos, Cambodia. They left their homes because there were too much fighting and killing going on. As soon as they arrive, they have to register at the UN Thailand and give a good reason why they came here. According to Kun Ampornpan, being a refugee is luckier than an asylum seeker, because the UN Thailand and the BRC only help them a little. They are less fortunate than a refugee. The cause of being an asylum seeker is because the UN Thailand would not give them refugee status. However, refugees are still illegal. The BRC is in Bangkok because the UN Thailand is here. There are 1,100 refugees in Bangkok and 140 asylum seekers. They have to be very careful to make the police not notice that they are a refugee. Some refugees also bring disease, so they have to be checked by the medical center at the BRC first. The refugee must follow the rules and have to sneak to work because they are illegal. The refugees are not allowed to have Thai nationality. All donations come from anybody. Okay, now my experience at the Bangkok Refugee Center. That is the Bangkok Refugee Center. That is the manager, Kun Ampornpan. That is where the refugees normally live in, around the Bangkok Refugee Center, not inside the Bangkok Refugee Center. That is the World Refugee Day, 20 June 2005. That is the medical room, where refugees get their medical care. That is the waiting room, and behind you will see refugees there. That is the kitchen. If you open the door, actually it's very small. That is the school. That is the library where they normally hang out at. That is the ICT room, and normally the computers are not second-hand, but some are donated. That is the storage room. If the refugees run out of money or food, so they can get food from the storage room. Those are the nationalities. I'll give you some example of where they came from. For example, Congo, Cambodia, Sri Lanka, China, Uganda, Somalia, Iraq, Nepal, Pakistan, Vietnam, and their own bakery. Anytime they go,